I thought it might be fun to go down and look at the games that I played on Steam 10 years ago. And this is not 100% accurate because if you go down to the bottom, all right, these are the supposedly unplayed games. A lot of these I have played, or some of them I have played, but I played them on a previous computer, like on a much older version of Steam. So again, not 100% accurate. So this is 9 years ago in the 2013s, and this list seems to make sense to me. It'll do, right? So this would have been. Wow, I can't believe it's that long ago. This would have been right after the Ouya, I guess. I never actually played Offspring Fling during MagFest one year. I think one of my buddies played it because I always bring my computer and set it up. It's kind of like the party machine at MagFest. And then DayZ, back when it was a mod and everyone was waiting for the full version to come out. Played the mod a little bit. I actually bought Arma 2 because of DayZ. You can see 22 hours into it, but I never actually played Arma 2. It's just DayZ. And then right here, the original, or not the original, but the remake of Death Rally. That is the first game, the last game I played in 2012, according to this list. So from here, these are the 10-year-old games. And yeah, some of them I remember very well. Okay, like I was at the time I was trying to get into Paradox Grand Strategy games, and I had an interest in the older ones. So you can see the original Victoria is there. I remember playing Galactic Civilizations. Can't believe that's been 10 years ago. That seems like it was more recent than that, but I'm starting to reach an age where, some of that gets distorted. Like the original Tropico. This is another great example. I didn't play it a ton, only 2.5 hours, but I only ever played this on Steam. I never really played a CD-ROM version of this game. So this one is accurate, and that seems weird to me, that it's been that long. Hydrophobia. I have never played this. It says I have 5 minutes in it, but 2012 in July, that must have been the Steam summer sale, because that was the year where you could craft games somehow, and that was a game I crafted. This is what actually prompted me to do this video. Was I was reinstalling Space Channel 5 Part 2 to give it a spin, and 10 years ago. That's shocking to me, but it is what it is. I remember playing the Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter games very briefly because I was hanging out on not even Discord at that time, it was Mumble. I was hanging out on a Mumble server, and they decided to play some multiplayer GRAW for whatever reason. Left 4 Dead 1, played it a little bit when I first picked it up, and then Left 4 Dead 2 was already out at that point, so it became obsolete. Tomb Raider Anniversary, that shocks me that it's been that long. I think I must have played this on PS3 since then. Bunch of Heroes, which I played a tiny bit and then never touched again, appropriately so. And then Titan Quest, I guess would be the very first one on the list, January that year. And I would reckon this one being December 31st and this one being January, I was probably up all night that night, or at least up past midnight, because I remember playing Payday. Somebody on the Mumble server I was hanging out with in those days bought copies of Payday for a bunch of people so that you could get a multiplayer game going. And then he promptly disappeared, which was weird. But yeah, thanks for Payday, man, because it was definitely a $20 game in those days. And then we dip into the 11-year-old games where it gets really hazy. I don't remember the last time I played Guild Wars. Plain Sight. We've now gone beyond the dates, but I could see this being every bit of 11 years ago. All right, and that is that's my little trip down amnesia lane, I guess, for Steam.